Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Max Wrestling Podcast, episode 203. I am the captain, Dazzy Dangerously, and with me as always is the best heel in the business once again, the Butcher, and the podcast machine and still knowledge champion, marking day 300 today, Mike Larkin.
Nice, thank you so much. And I'm very happy to see the best heel in the business, the Butcher, is back. The artist formerly known as no more.
The artist forever known as.
Yeah, I was going to say you can keep the F and it'll be forever.
Artist forever known as Butcher.
So you're then now and forever.
And the new number one contender.
Yes, will challenge Emir Blackburn Costello at
Mr.
Mania.
I would hope that we can keep this professional as I am always. You know, David Gillum will be professional.
We haven't actually heard from Amir yet since the news dropped.
No, he's shit himself. That's what that is. You know, he's on the retreat. He's on the retreat. He's got into that corner. You know. It's going to be interesting. I'm always confident. And I just need him to know that this time I won't be rolling over and scratching any bellies because it's best for business. What's best for business is for the best man to carry the gold. I'm sorry to tell you that there's only going one way. Do you know why? Because I told you so. Shine it up for me, Amir. You know. I can send you little payments in PayPal so you can get someone to shine your shoes.
Like I said though, it was quite close between Amir and Moni. I think that was the most promo she's done so far.
I thought it was a good promo. Hey guys, I'm at the hospital, and yeah.
Oh, she brought the fight in that one, though.
She did, though. She did.
But yes, commiserations to Moni, and of course, I gather everything went well in the hospital. She seems to be fine, so all good.
Yeah, she removed me from her leg.
Surgically removed.
Can't say I was happy about it, you know. But hey, you know, her husband's got to have her back. What's a man gonna do? I mean, everyone likes a bit of Latino. I mean, and I don't get no more Latino than Miss Moni Lynn. That woman is beautiful.
Well, technically speaking, since we've had two girls on the show now, both actually have Latina in them, Moni Lynn and Courtney Summers. Who do you choose?
Beautiful, very, very beautiful women.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think I deserve one on each arm.
I think you do. You're like Ric Flair.
Like Velveteen.
I think I do, you know what I mean?
Velveteen, where Ric Flair with the blackjack.
Riding on Space Mountain.
Yes. There you go.
It's a lot easier getting on than getting off.
These shoes cost more than your house.
I think Moni missed a golden opportunity being on the roof and not getting on the CB radio and going, "No fucking shit, lady, do I sound like I'm ordering a pizza?"
Oh, well, I do have something to say. And do you know what that is?
Is it the man is going to Mania?
Well, before that, first and foremost, just in case you didn't know, did you
going to Promo Mania? You mean?
Oh, did you know that apparently after WrestleMania, and since he put it out on Twitter, that Dean Ambrose and Sami Callihan are going to reunite and they're going to have OVE and Impact with Dean Ambrose?
Of course,
All right, let me talk to the Max. Did you know WWE never, ever post in advance when somebody's not going to renew their contract?
Yeah, who proved you wrong? Did Amir or somebody prove you wrong? Said, well, it actually happened with Kevin Nash back in the 90s.
It actually happened with Wade Barrett. It actually happened with Wade Barrett.
Well.
Because they actually took him off TV, didn't they, for months before his contract expired. Well, and then he had his 90-day Regardless of Dean Ambrose won't be competing anywhere until July anyway.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
if Dean Ambrose chooses, it would be roundabout now. Dean Ambrose would be telling him he's leaving, and the way I watched it, I've had a lot of people message me, dude. I think this is a work. I don't think it's a work. I don't really think it's a work. I don't think WWE would waste time doing something that, let's be honest, it's not really. Who's he gonna feud with?
Well, the rumor's Triple H.
Right. Okay. Triple H. So I don't see that, if I'm honest. We all know Triple H always likes a match at Mania.
And it makes
Maybe
more sense
Dean
than
Ambrose
Braun,
could maybe Dean Ambrose could be in the position to moan about his status and the way he's being neglected, and maybe it does make sense in my head that they could do it. I just think that for too long, ever since the Stone Cold podcast, there's been no motivation for Dean Ambrose. I don't think he's being used in any real, constructive way. And I think with AEW impending, it's there. We just need the action on the first show. I do think it's enough. I do think it's enough for someone like Dean Ambrose to go, you know what? I'm going to see what it's all about for 12 months. If it's shit, I'm going to come back to WWE anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where else is he going? I would like to see him in New Japan, personally. The more I sit there, and the more I think about AEW, the more I look at it, and I just think it's a watered down New Japan anyway. We know it's got the money. It's going to be a bit slow for the first year or two.
Yeah.
In terms of managing what they can spend, what they're making. You know what I mean? It's not going to be go out and let's just sign every fucking big fucking free agent going, which is what it looks like fucking dirt sheets fucking seem to think's happening. I don't know. I mean, I've read this morning Chucky T and Trent Barretta are finishing up working with New Japan, and they're expected to go AEW. Let's face it, right? In WWE, between January and April, that's WWE clean out.
Yeah.
Clean out months. So I see they're all constantly talking about the big dogs and all these big name players, and they don't seem to be mentioning fucking your Zack Ryders, your Kurt Hawkinses, your fucking. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They're ignoring. It is what I say it is. It's dirt sheets creating clickbait, right? I would like to know. This is where I get fucked off. I would like to know. Yeah, I agree with what you say, Daz. When you say WWE don't talk contracts, they never talk contracts. They don't tell you when a contract is signed, the length of the contract, every fine detail that goes into a contract. But in recent years, they kind of like, I think. They told you when someone's leaving. Wade Barrett was a perfect example, prime example. I think when they can afford to take you off TV and bench you indefinitely, then they'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because
it doesn't make any difference then, does it?
If they've got fuck all for you, which to me looks very, very much the thing with Dean Ambrose, unless, like we're led to believe, the Triple H thing, I could say, you know what I mean. Triple H could possibly cause it, and it would be quite good. With Triple H talking about, guys, that don't want to be here. Well, they can go. And Dean Ambrose then could make an entrance. You know?
It could also play into the Seth Rollins thing with Dean, like, oh, you show your support for Seth. Why?
Yeah. The blue-eyed boy going back to the Authority, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could work, you know what I mean? When I put my creative head on, there are ways to do it, and you know, Dean Ambrose then could come off as the great heel, you know, Seth Rollins, and possibly Triple H put him over, leading up to Rollins versus Ambrose after Mania, you know. I think the one thing that pisses me off, man, is just fucking every dirt sheet.
I know.
And every person sharing fucking the same old bollocks. I love RWT. I think it's a great group, but fuck me. Jesus Christ. That RWT fucking title. You know what I mean? Is it literally just a game of share? Can we not have a bit of control over what we're sharing? Because there's a shit ton of fucking stuff. I could post 100 fucking posts a day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All I need is one comment for every fucking post. You know what I mean? David Gillum, 455 posts, 432 comments. That's all I need is one fucking comment, and I'll put the comments. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll have an argument with myself. Butcher says this. Dave Gillum says this. Dave Gillum argues with the Butcher. You know, guy on there earlier on. Did you see the guy earlier on? I think he's a friend of Robert Davis's, and he put the thing about who was it? It was Itami, Hideo Itami.
Yeah. Yes.
And I was howling. I was laughing as I was putting it. I was like, well done, dude. Yeah. You know, I totally agree with you. You're totally right. Yeah, because there's some trolls in this. I'm like, yeah, of course there is. Yes, I am. But he wasn't right in what he was saying, because he was totally right in every fact that he listed. But not even a troll is going to disagree with you. Why would I troll you or troll your comments when it's fact? It's nothing but facts and straight up truth. He has been injury prone. He has been misused. He should never have gone to 205 Live. His name should never have changed from Kenta, because that was his strength.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never mind you're going to take the name of one of your idols. You know, if that was Kenta's decision to do that, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe. It would have cost WWE a shit ton of money in royalties every time his name was mentioned. You know?
Yeah. I mean, he did start off well in NXT, but then after that first injury, it was just all downhill.
Yeah, and then he comes back, and then we see him go to, you know, we come up to the roster 205. Then he breaks Brian Kendrick's nose, and then he's just been downhill ever since.
When you see how much abs he's lost,
they were scared of him. I think they were scared of him. That's what I think. I think when it comes to, it's the same with Shinsuke. They're scared of strong style. They're petrified of it.
I mean, when you saw the shape that Hideo was in at the Rumble, it seemed like he didn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, and then he lost to Tozawa right on 205, and then that was the end of him. So he'll go back to Pro Wrestling Noah and kill it in Japan as always.
Yeah, he is definitely gone, isn't he?
Noah's been bought out as well, isn't he? From what I understand, that's actually been sold.
Okay.
To someone at another company. I think the only way, and I want to see Ishimori versus Kenta.
Yeah.
Come on.
Japan, you know. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see him go to AEW. I don't want to see it. I'm kind of like, the more I look at this AEW thing, I'm not against it. I'm quite for it. I refuse to be a hypocrite. But I think there's a lot of pluses from it. I do think it's great for the wrestling business that we have another promotion to compete with the big money spender, but WWE.
And one that actually can compete with money.
Yeah, I just think it's going to be a long time till you actually see and understand who AEW are.
Yeah, obviously it's going to take time.
But
I have to laugh at the people who dismissing it straight away.
I don't want to see everyone leave New Japan, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It seems strange New Japan have refused to work with them.
You know? They will, yeah, exactly. That's what kind of I don't understand. It's like New Japan have cut all spat their dummies out. You know, exactly same with ROH. ROH have had to be professional and stay with their money, which is New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, and it's weird because, you know, now we're led to believe that Impact Wrestling's going to be working with AEW. You know, which was going to come, wasn't it? You know what I mean? It was always going to get spoken of.
Well, they are working with MLW.
MLW's cool. MLW's a great promotion.
Awesome.
You know, I can't see him working with Impact, if I'm honest, due to fucking there'd be a crossover of invasion of interests, wasn't it? You know.
Well, I mean, Cody and the Bucks have both been there. They know what it's like.
You know, you're fucking gonna work with fucking some shite promotion. You know. Actually, I've actually been enjoying it the last few fucking episodes I've watched.
Yeah, and I did.
If I'm honest, so I gotta fucking shut up.
I do like
I gotta be
how
honest.
Jericho's really become an advocate for AEW. He's not holding back.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's what I mean. I do like it. I do appreciate it. I don't like the fact that fucking WWE are banning fucking people from fucking wearing t-shirts. But I am going to also defend WWE because there are going to be arsey little shitbags that just want to wear a shirt just so they can get on camera.
Thank you.
And gain some fucking, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Some TV time, right? I won't have people. I read Paul Mr. Morales' comments. I agree with partly some of it, but then I don't agree with. Oh, you know what I mean? Fucking, you know, it's a fan's right to wear a t-shirt and buy a t-shirt. Why would you? What would you go? Right? Think about it logically. You're going to a New Japan show.
Mm-hmm.
New Japan show. You've spent all that money on a ticket to go to a New Japan show, but you're gonna wear a fucking WWE t-shirt. Fuck's the point?
Exactly.
What's the point? You're gonna invest another £20 or $20, and you're going to buy yourself a Bullet Club t-shirt, a Switchblade Switchbabe, for Miss Courtney, you know what I mean? Switchblade t-shirt. Fucking, you're gonna buy something that represents that company. I know not all wrestling fans do, but to me, you're inciting trouble.
Yeah.
Within a crowd, you know. To me, it's not ethical. Can I say ethical? No.
You can say ethical.
It's not ethical that you would wear another promotion's t-shirt, especially one that's brand new. Would you see someone wear an MLW fucking t-shirt in a WWE? The chances are rare, but you might see it.
It's very slim.
If someone wore an Impact shirt to a WWE event, you're asking for trouble.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You're asking for trouble. Exactly. Vice versa within an Impact audience. It's a very small audience, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not having people say that fucking you should be able to, you know what I mean? It's about crowd control. You're preventing an issue.
Another
That
example.
gets out of hand.
Imagine Liverpool-Everton.
Yeah.
Would you see anybody in a Manchester United shirt?
Oh, no,
Would you,
of course you
bollocks?
wouldn't. It's death, near death. It's going to happen. It's about crowd control. American football, exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're not going to put fucking another team. Mind you, saying that American football is quite. I've seen a lot of, you know what I mean, the diehard fans outside of the stadiums, but it's also a very, very. I don't know because I don't live in America and I've never really spoke to anyone that. So I don't know if there's any major rivalries or if shit can get real.
Well, prime example as an American, say like this is a hockey game and you're in New York and you're at a New York Islanders game on Long Island and you show up to the New York Rangers. Sure.
Yeah.
Shit would go down.
You're gonna get twatted, yeah. Yeah, I get shit like that. I do get shit like that. I suppose it's the same as with, say, for instance, you've got the Giants and the Jets.
And the Jets, yeah, like the Mets and the Yankees.
Yeah. I get that. But it's just, you know, fucking people fucking just wind me up when it comes to wrestling. Because a video, it's like I put, and I commented on it, didn't I? It's media frenzy.
Yeah.
It's media frenzy. That video goes up, then the video goes viral. You know, millions of people watch it, and the millions of people have got that same stupid insight. Oh, fuck WWE, fuck Vince McMahon. Why is it Vince McMahon? You know, why is it Vince McMahon? The guy that's told the geezer to take his t-shirts has not gone on the phone and go, yo, Vince. Got a guy here in an AEW t-shirt. Take it fucking off. You know what I mean?
Kevin, tell him to take it off.
You know, so why people point the finger at Vince McMahon? At the end of the day, these decisions are made for the protection of fans. If a WWE fan turns around to that geezer with an AEW top and sparks him out cold, right? Who's the one that gets in trouble? WWE fan. If the AEW fan turns around and tries to punch a WWE fan, who's still going to get in trouble?
AEW fan.
AEW fan. It's about crowd control. It's crowd control. Stop whining and fucking bitching about it, for fuck's sake.
And the thing that made it obvious with the guy in Phoenix is he's wearing two t-shirts.
Exactly.
Yeah,
why else would you wear two t-shirts in 70-degree heat?
Exactly. I wouldn't be surprised, right, if he'd gone into a fucking shop before he'd gone to the event, purchased it to be a twat.
Yeah.
You don't wear two t-shirts.
Unless you know exactly what's going to happen.
You're in a WWE event it was the Rumble, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was the Rumble. So that's 5 fucking hours.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 hours he's going to stand there in a hot arena, sweating. Fuck off, man. Seriously. He was expecting to have to be asked that question. I didn't see him actually putting up a fight. If I'd gone to an arena... Exactly. If any of us or any person had gone to any wrestling event and been asked categorically, can you please remove your t-shirt? You would ask, I'd want to know what the fuck, why?
Exactly.
Fuck you, man. This is my right as a person, as a human being. You can't tell me it says fuck all on my ticket about not being able to wear an AEW. And I would make it, right? I would make it into a legal issue. You know? Mr. Ungar is a lawyer. If Mr. Ungar, I need to know. Would you have a court, you know what I mean, a case for victimization with something like that? You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it states nothing in your ticket about what you're allowed to wear, how you're allowed to act, if someone comes up to you and says, "Take the fucking shirt off, man, you can't wear that here," why can't I? It's an invasion of your human rights. You've got to have a reason, and the only reason is crowd control.
I mean, fair enough
Health
if it
and
has
safety.
something offensive on it, but it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And he was in the front row as well.
You know, it's...
He was in the front row on the hard cam side, so he would have been visible every single time someone walked to the ring.
I want to see Mr. fucking Green T-shirt told to take his fucking T-shirt off.
Yeah, right.
You know, because he offends me every time I watch a WWE fucking... You know what I mean? He's in the same seat.
Yeah.
Wearing the same T-shirt, wearing the same hat, with the same stupid fucking goatee.
Oh,
long-haired guy changes appearance for the Rumble.
Yeah, it's like Sign Guy, Rick Ockberg, the guy with the red hat.
Do you know what? He's not even a wrestling fan because he's not wearing a wrestling T-shirt.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know?
Certainly not wearing an AEW T-shirt.
You know what I mean? So if I said that though, right? If I just said exactly what I've just said,
yeah,
you can't come in here because you've not got a wrestling T-shirt on. What the fuck would happen?
Correct. Exactly.
There you go. So, fucking people, man. People are just fucking.
Well, Butcher, you did your live thing, and I was watching there, and I actually kind of agree with you because Eric L. White, he was all upset. R-Truth, just get rid of the belt. He's United States champion.
Fuck, man. The fuck's wrong with it? Belt God, dude. Fucking hell. I don't understand people like that, man. It's it becomes an issue with me when I people know me and know I'm a huge asshole. You know, if that was Mojo Rawley, I'd have fucking flipped the table.
Yes.
I'd have flipped the table. But you do not get any guy more hardworking, doesn't complain, comes to work. He's actually, I think it was an episode of Table for Free he was on. And I think he goes into that talking about how he's just happy to do anything.
Yeah, that
because
was
his main passion is music. And if someone tells him he's got to do a comedy thing, he loves it. So to say in a fucking group that that's just fucking retire the belt, how much of a twat do you look?
And he was the U.S. champ before 7 years ago. So
you know, how much of a twat do you look? Do we completely erase every bit of his career? You know, because he's done nothing. He's done damn more, right, than John fucking Cena has, in my opinion. Right? John Cena. Rinse, repeat. Rinse, repeat. Same shit 24/7 about how he loves what he does and how he never takes time off, Jack. Well, that's our truth. That's been our truth since the days of fucking K Quick.
Yep. Since Ron the Truth Killings in NWA.
Exactly. The guy that beat Ken Shamrock. The guy that was doing fucking great fucking promos, having great wrestling matches with AJ Styles.
3 Live
You know? Exactly. Right? So and then having great rivalries with people like The Miz, John Cena,
who he beat,
Triple H, you know, Little Jimmy. You know, you tell me any other fucking wrestler in that fucking locker room, past or present, that could have done what he did with an invisible man. And
he made the most of it.
You know, fuck you, man. Seriously, shit like that pisses me off because you're like, I'm gonna say fuck all for fucking months or weeks, and then I'm gonna call myself a belt god. And when a guy fucking achieves what he should have achieved a long time ago, our truth is more than worthy of a fucking WWE title reign in his career in WWE, in my opinion.
I mean, and the dance break is over. They got a T-shirt now.
Exactly. You know what I mean? We can hand out 16 world titles to John Cena in I think it's 12 years he's been in the WWE. 13. Was it?
Oh,
2002.
Well, 2002. Yeah, more than 13.
So for
17 years.
17 years. Okay, I'm shit at maths. So 17 years, and in them 17 years, he's won 16 world titles, multiple fucking, you know, he was 5-time United States champion.
Yeah, about 5, and he's held the tag titles.
He's held the tag titles 3 times. Twice.
Yeah. Well,
I want to say twice.
Well, yeah. Well, he had the Miz one that lasted like.
And he won it with David Otunga.
No, David Otunga, God. Shawn Michaels, David Otunga, the Miz, yeah. Oh, yeah.
3 times. And then, he's never held the IC, has he?
No, he's never been IC champ.
Never held the IC. And he's never held the Universal.
Yeah,
you know? So, are we going to fucking... we're talking a guy there that's averaged a world title for every year he's been in a WWE ring. Okay? Took Ric Flair, 23, 24, 25 world titles.
Yep.
But Vince won't recognise the...
half the NWA ones.
You know what I mean? He won't recognise them. So wrestling fans know the truth, that regardless whether John Cena fucking, you know what I mean, becomes the 17-time world champion, he's still not in Ric Flair's league. He's never going to be in Ric Flair's league. Do you know why? Because Ric Flair earned every single one of his titles. Definitely didn't do an average of a fucking world title for every year he'd been there. Just because he made the fucking the chairman of the board a shit ton of money for merchandise. You know? But yeah, a guy wins the United States title, and we're gonna go fucking nuts over it and say, you know what I mean, fuck this shit, man. We need to retire the belt. I'd have retired that United States belt the moment WWE got fucking rights to it. You know, perfect question in RWT earlier on today. I've seen greatest NWA. I think it was Harold Hunter that put it. Was it?
I believe it was Harold. Yes.
You know, greatest NWA fucking, you know, United States fucking champion of all time. For me, it's Nikita Koloff or Barry Windham. Because that title only represented wrestling in the 70s, 80s, and I would say up to, I would say 97, 98.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as WWE got it, it was a fucking shower of shite. Even when the likes of Chris Benoit were carrying it, it was horrible. It was never given the love that it deserved. And the reason it wasn't given the love it deserved is because it wasn't identified as a WWE title.
Mm-hmm.
You know? The IC, we can't have bad things done with that. You know? There we go. Fucking, that was a full-blown fucking rant.
Well, can we rant about people posting spoilers now? Because I'm pissed.
Oh, spoilers.
Oh, well, I'm not going to name him because usually I do quite like the guy, but he just posted it in the group. Spoilers, if you don't want to know, now's your chance to scroll. So you're scrolling and there's a big fucking picture of the result. What's the point?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm not going to say what a spoiler is because it is quite a big one in NXT. Obviously, the tape-ins were last night.
Oh, okay.
But
Robert Davis, fucking stop it.
Stop it.
No, it wasn't RWT.
It wasn't RWT. Okay.
I'll say the name. No, it does need to stop. It does need to stop. You know, Amir, stop the shit, man, because it's wrong. That for me is what I'm saying. What I'm on about. When I'm on about the RWT World Title. You know what I mean? You throw in spoilers. Mr. fucking Wanker Burnham used to do shit like that. Because you know you're guaranteed a conversation. Cheating. That's what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know I gotta ask. Are you guys
No.
looking forward to Elias and Jeff Jarrett at WrestleMania?
No.
Listen, right? I'm fucked off.
Yeah.
I'm pissed off with that shit because
I know, Road Dogg. Fuck you, Road Dogg.
fuck you, Brian James, you fat fuck.
Haven't they learned from the Hall of Fame that nobody knows the fucking words to
I just
Alone with
don't
My Baby Tonight?
I
That's
don't
not
understand
basic,
what the last 3 months have been for.
Well, they just turned him heel again because of this now. He's a heel again.
Yeah.
You know? Well, because what are we hoping to gain from this? I couldn't give a fuck who Jeff Jarrett was. Well, because he shared a couple of tears in the fucking last year's fucking, you know what I mean? Hall of Fame induction about how he'd fallen off the wagon and been given a chance and Vince had picked up the phone. I couldn't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I ain't forgotten that you were fucking shagging Kurt Angle's wife. You know? I'm Brian James. You know what I mean? I ain't forgotten that you've wasted the last 2 years of SmackDown. You know? Fucking, you've just ruined. And now the guy's not going to get it. You know what I mean? Fuck. Why has he not got the IC title? Mind you, no, it's a good job he hasn't, because we'd see Jeff Jarrett as a fucking IC title fucking champion again.
Jesus.
Well, I have
You
bad
know?
thoughts about this because I'm looking as I'm watching this. I'm like, please don't tell me, because we got Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks. Please don't tell me they're going to set up a match where Elias fights the Roadie, Road Dogg. He beats him, and then we get him and Jarrett at Mania. Like they're doing the big up where he beats the Roadie, and then he beats Jarrett at Mania.
No, I didn't like it, but this would have made more sense to have a fucking guitar ladder match.
Yeah, exactly. Because hello, El Kabong and all that whole nine. But no,
I just don't
Actually
like
said
it.
at the Rumble, it would have made more sense if obviously Jeff Jarrett came out at number 2. Why didn't they have Honky Tonk Man at number 3? And he could have smashed the guitar over both of the bastards.
There's just you know, for me, I mean, we might as well fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? Royal Rumble. For me, the Rumble wasn't bad.
it wasn't.
It wasn't bad. It had I'll stay basically kind of close to what I said yesterday. Pre-show, I had no interest in it. Didn't watch it. You know what I mean? I know the results, but I didn't watch it. I ain't gonna waste 2 hours of my fucking time watching a pre-show.
Nah.
You know, I'm not gonna watch guys with curly hair that look like fucking pedophiles. You know?
Mr. Sam.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
and then-
Bianca Belair, Mr. Sam, you can kiss my ass. I love Bianca Belair now for that.
Do you know what? I still don't like her hair, but
Yeah, that was great.
hat off to her, man.
That hair was vicious.
It was. You saw
I
Shayna
told
Baszler?
you, man. She's
Freaking cut her belly open.
I told you she's Katana. That's all we need is fatality.
She nearly disemboweled Shayna Baszler with a hair whip.
Mm-hmm.
It's she won me over. She won me over. That girl is possibly, for me, head and shoulders one of the best performers I have seen in a long time.
And you hate her husband because her husband is.
I hate her husband because he's a useless fucker. Do you know what I mean? Wearing fucking red, fucking white.
The
leotard.
Harlem Heat fan. The Harlem
Oh
Heat.
my god. I've never seen such a useless tag team in my life. You know what I mean? Please, honest to God, release them. They're fucking useless. Yeah, but yeah, Jeff Jarrett walking out in the Rumble. My stomach did a fucking flip flop. I watched Seth frickin' Rollins get taken out, put through a table, and at that moment I knew I was right in my prediction. I knew I was right. And the whole Rumble, you know, was just 90 seconds of I couldn't give a fuck which guy comes out now.
Yeah.
I know who number 30 is going to be. And then we get Nia Jax. For what reason? I'm not going to say I was pissed off about it because I couldn't have given monkeys. Didn't affect me. Didn't affect fucking Seth Rollins winning the Rumble. But I asked the question, did we do it just so we can say it's another woman in a men's Rumble and she's eliminated one of the best fucking guys
And Mustafa Ali.
in the whole fucking thing?
I think it was also just because she eliminated people in the men's and women's, and also intergender wrestling is back in the WWE.
So then we can have a segment on SmackDown where Randy Orton goes, "Yeah, man, you know what?
You got eliminated by a girl.
You got eliminated by a girl." Shut up, Randy, you faggot.
It's a truth.
You know,
It really is.
Do you know what? I think he can come back with, yeah, well, you hit a girl.
you know, it was a great RKO though.
It was.
She didn't know
And
what the fuck. She didn't know what the fuck to do with that.
It was
She
great.
didn't have a clue, did she?
it was worth it just to see Dolph Ziggler kick her in the fucking shaft.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Great,
And then people act like, JBL, oh my God, he's a snake. I'm like, JBL, we're supposed to forget that he
what the
did
fuck you
RKO
think is as well?
Stacey
You know,
Keebler.
did you see that video I posted about the Dolph Ziggler hiatus?
Yeah.
I did.
Right? No one's commented on it. Right? I was wanting people to comment on it because that video was shot ages ago.
Oh, I know why they didn't
It was-
comment. Because
Why?
it was a YouTube link. It didn't come from a dirt sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
It was shot ages ago. That was basically just after they'd started the Ziggler thing. Ziggler and McIntyre.
Yes.
So I was waiting for someone to go, yeah, told you he was going to go to AEW. Dolph Ziggler's not going nowhere. Dolph Ziggler signed a new contract last year.
Well, did you see the troll
Do
he did?
you remember when he signed it?
I do, but
He
I'm
had
just...
all that time off TV
Exactly.
when he was coming out on SmackDown with the no music.
Oh, and the U.S. title, yeah.
Yeah, it was just before that. Because remember, he vacated the title, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Mhm.
Yeah, and told him he'd give us something to remember him by. We're still waiting.
Mhm.
But that's when he signed his new deal. And his deal is due to expire in 2021. So, calm your shit.
Well, he did troll because he's like, oh, I'm not there. I'm going to be doing my comedy. And here he comes at number 28. Of course he's fucking there. He's just
He's
trolling.
actually very good at stand-up.
He's great. He is. He's very funny.
Yeah, he is good. He is good. Yeah, he's very good.
Okay.
think
Now, I
it's-
got to say this to you. What was with that Mojo Rawley looking at himself in the mirror on Raw and getting all
I think Mojo Rawley's been fucking watching me.
channeling his inner butcher?
Oh, because that's the type of shit I do, you know? The only problem is he's fucking Mojo Rawley, and he's got a face you want to punch.
Mike, do you want to ask me?
That's
What
the-
do you think about it, Des?
I think Mojo Rawley can go fuck himself.
Well,
Yes.
he's not the only one, because when Butcher said that, your stomach turned to Jeff Jarrett, we had Tucky going for the tag
Oh,
title.
fuck, I can't. You know I can't.
I know. And he did the caterpillar in the match, too.
I want to know, right? I want to know we're in a position where we've got a brand new fucking wrestling company starting, and we're fucking showcasing shitheads like that. You know, I'm. Do you know what? I can't do fuck all about what's happened in the past with entertainment fucking deals, and you are pleasing your fucking, your shareholders and stuff like that. But fucking hell, enough. You're under threat by a hashtag wrestling promotion. You've just got two letters in your fucking title that describes you. World Entertainment. But there's a problem with that. You're not entertaining. Not while you've got Tucky. You know what I mean? And guys wear red and white leotards. And, And the fact is, right, your most entertaining product and wrestling product, you are still fucking pre-taping and allowing people to fucking leak what we could have had at a fucking takeover. I couldn't give a fuck if I spoil it for anyone because it was spoiled for me. Velveteen Dream, new United States champion. Not United
North
States.
American, yeah.
North American. You know. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm glad he's got a title, but
I'm glad he's got a title, but no, it's not. This is shit that there's been leaked, and when we watch the episode, it ain't gonna be a surprise. This is why you lose fucking viewers and ratings, because I don't need to fucking watch it. And I certainly don't need to watch it when fucking people has fucking posted it in groups. Because they want to fucking create a conversation. And because they want to be recognised as the RW fucking T champion. Fuck the RWT champion. You know, I don't fucking want it. You give it to me, I'll chuck it in the trash like Medusa.
Or Daniel Bryan.
Or Daniel Bryan.
God, that new title.
You know?
How about that new title, man?
Daniel Bryan is supporting hemp-made belts.
I could taste. I thought that belt looked fucking ace. And do you know what? I would smoke it.
He even defended himself in advance when you see it's made out of wood and you go, it came from a naturally fallen oak, so we didn't cut down any tree. The tree was already dead.
So amazing.
Question for both of you.
Yes.
Eric Rowan, why?
Because he's big and he's got a beard.
And Luke Harper's injured?
Because it was Eric Rowan that was injured first, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, and then Luke Harper got hurt.
I mean, I'm willing to give it a chance.
Two of the most injury-prone people going.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm willing to give it a chance. It reminds me of Jax and OP's relationship in Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
Because OP was a big fucker.
Here's the thing. I got to hear that fucking theme song again, and I hate that Rowan theme song so much.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a weird one for me. I like it because I can't put anything on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got no reasoning for it. It took me by surprise.
Me too. I wasn't expecting to see Rowan.
You know, it took me by surprise.
Mm.
Do we naturally think that maybe this could bring back the club? Styles and obviously Gallows and Anderson.
Brothers, yeah.
Pointless already.
Yeah, they are on SmackDown, aren't they?
Yeah,
Well, they're going to fight Rusev and Nakamura.
I thought that was a nice confrontation as well between them and Nakamura.
Oh God, but yeah, Rusev and Nakamura. Rusev was a
Don't make me do not. You know what I was like, why are we doing this?
And it makes no sense because they were heels. He knocks his wife off the apron, and then all of a sudden, the enemy of my enemy is my friend because R-Truth is the champ. I don't care.
If a mid-carder gets more popular than the main eventer, turn him heel.
There you go.
Elias, Rusev, exactly the same.
Yep.
I just don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get it. I just don't get how.
They might form.
I don't get within 48 hours you can do so many major. R-Truth, I'm all for. Do you know what? I do see why people could get pissed off with it. Because it doesn't make sense to push forward. But at the same time, I'm like, why shouldn't he? You know?
He's earned it.
Maybe R-Truth is finishing up with WWE, and that's their way of kind of saying thank you. You know? It would make sense that R-Truth is do you know what? I wouldn't let R-Truth go because R-Truth for me is a creative mind.
Yeah, I hope he stays on as like a
You know,
producer.
He's a coach.
I would love to see R-Truth work on, you know what I mean, creativity, the creative side, booking, talent relations, tutoring people on fucking mics and stuff like that. I'd love to, because to me that's wasted talent. You know, exactly the same what Tyson Kidd's doing it now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's working with creative training. You know, there's a hell of a lot of people that can do shit like that.
Truth's pushing 50.
Yeah,
He's like 40, 47, I think.
You wouldn't believe that, would you?
No.
The guy looks like fucking he just left school. You know, it's definitely got to be a black thing. You know, it's definitely got to be a black thing. You know, fucking I wouldn't mind looking like him. Physique, he's got it. Like, you know what I mean? Athleticism, he's got it. I've always thought that he's a good worker. I've always thought, you know, when you when you go through your roster and you look at your roster and you're gonna rank it not in terms of fucking who's the man John Cena every fucking week, you know. I don't know who the fuck makes them decisions because for me John Cena's fucking useless.
Well, we didn't get the Rumble, so thank God.
You know, but in terms of the guys that come to work smiling, cracking jokes, fucking, you know, are always kind of looked at by the, you know, as the guys you respect. I would say R-Truth's got to be there. You know, it's just it's got to be there.
He's a workhorse.
He is.
You know, I love his segments. You know, them segments where he'd kind of walk out and he's like, "Oh, my bad." You know, it's just you know what? You know me. I don't do the entertainment shit.
Yeah.
You're not.
I don't like it. I don't like it because I'm old school. But fucking R-Truth, man, he has me every time. I could watch. I could go and watch R-Truth do stand up.
Yeah.
I just do. To me, it wouldn't. I know already. It wouldn't be wasted money. It wouldn't be wasted money. Some of my favorite comedians are all Americans, man. Mr. Iglesias.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Russell Peters, Canadian, Indian Canadian. I just love American comedians. Richard Pryor, fucking Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? Chris Rock. Kevin Hart, I can't stand. I think he's an overrated fucking piece of shit. Don't like him.
Well, old school Eddie Murphy before Eddie Murphy.
Old school Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
He's fucking fantastic, man. Delirious, Raw.
Gabriel Iglesias is hilarious. Fluffy. Oh my
Gabriel Iglesias, man, he's funny as fuck. He's so funny. And I like
Dolph
the.
Ziggler.
Christ, what's the big black guy, man? He's huge.
Big black guy is huge.
What's his fucking name? I'll tell you now.
Yeah, not Kevin Hart. Fuck Kevin Hart.
No, he's a small one.
He's a small one.
You two keep talking about something. I'm gonna have to find it.
Okay, so Daz, the man, can we put her in the main event of WrestleMania? The first time in the women main event WrestleMania, Becky and Ronda. What a promo! I choose you. She's calling her Ronnie. She's calling her Ronnie, Daz.
I can't say enough good things. I'm only pissed off that they did it straight away because obviously when she turned up on Raw and picked Ronda, there was no need for people to watch SmackDown, so SmackDown's ratings didn't do too well this week.
True. Now, with the Sasha thing that ties into it, what'd you think about her? At the Rumble, she throws up the 4, and what do you think a possibility of a future match between the 4 horsewomen of MMA?
Do you know, it was very subtle, but Becky threw it up on her way to the ring on Raw as well.
Mm-hmm. You know what's happening.
I don't know if they're actually going to do it. I think it's just like a
I'm just gonna say for me it would be meh.
Yeah.
Be meh? Well, they have the Mae Young Classic to build it.
I gotta be honest, I'm not impressed with Shafir and Duke.
Oh my god, against Kyra and Io, yeah.
Well, I haven't been impressed since they came into NXT.
That Duke looks like she needs to put on some fucking meat.
Yeah.
Oh, Duke is too skinny, yeah.
I
like her, but she's too skinny.
Every time they come in to interfere, they're just bumbling around like idiots.
Yeah.
And I know it's harder for MMA guys to come and learn how to pull punches, but the punches look weak as fuck.
Yeah, the guys and the gals with the MMA, the transition and all that, yeah.
I mean, Brock makes it look vicious because he is a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. 5 F5s. Is that all you got, Lesnar? Is that all you got?
I thought it was a shit ending.
Well, you knew he was going at... Well, did Daniel Bryan even need to be there in the back?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Bryan's here tonight. Doesn't even come out. 2 F5s would have been enough.
About 5.
But it did 5 and then just cut to black. It was fucking stupid.
I don't know what to say.
I know.
He could have even had Triple H come out and try and stop him.
I hate Brock Lesnar. But I was really disappointed. To be honest, I was disappointed with Seth Rollins completely at the Royal Rumble. For me, when I seen Mustafa Ali, when I watched it again after, and I watched Mustafa Ali go out, and I watched Drew McIntyre go out, I was just like, Seth Rollins really shouldn't have won this.
Yeah.
Because I like to base everything on performance. He did fuck all. When I've seen in recent years Rey Mysterio win a Rumble, Chris Benoit win a Rumble, Randy Orton win a Rumble, fucking Ric Flair win a Rumble, Stone Cold win a Rumble, fucking, do you know what, Shawn Michaels? We've watched people earn, you know what I mean, and showcase. Seth Rollins got chucked out the fucking Rumble for like half the fucking match. He did an Hornswoggle.
Well,
that is right. That is your bread and butter. That is the man. That is the guy that you say is gonna fucking carry this company on his shoulders, and you're doing shit like that. Drew McIntyre came in, walked in, introduced as a Scottish psychopath.
I actually missed Drew getting eliminated.
Yeah.
I just looked 1 minute and thought, oh shit, he's gone.
Yeah, pissed me off. It was too clean. Too clean.
I gotta give...
And it was Ziggler had done it.
Yeah, Ziggler super kicked him.
I gotta give credit to Rollins for the F5 though, because he sold the shit out of them.
Yes, he did. Well,
only Rollins does that though. Only Rollins can sell.
I gotta say this. Well, another thing I saw at Raw is, so Kurt Angle loses to Baron Corbin. What are we doing now with Kurt Angle?
He also lasted like 5 minutes in the Rumble match.
Yeah. I mean, if he keeps talking about he's not been the same since Drew, are we gonna set up Angle going against McIntyre and getting his win back at Mania, or what the hell are they doing with Kurt?
I don't know. They're treating him like a jobber.
I've got that comedian.
Oh, who was the comedian?
Lavelle Crawford.
Oh my God, I love Lavelle from Comedy.
I love him, man.
Yes,
I love him. I absolutely love him.
Lavelle.
Yeah, love American comedy, man. People that say that fucking Americans have no personality, fuck no, man. I would pick an American comedian over a British comedian any day of the week. Any day of the week. Because I just love the humour. I love the humour. No, you don't get any better than Eddie Murphy, do you?
No.
You know, we got McDonald's. You know, wanna lick? Psych. Do you know what I mean? Yes. With the homosexuals and the fucking pull over, yes, it's him. Do you know what I mean?
It's amazing.
Fucking brilliant. Talking Mr. T and fucking you clench your butt cheeks, rip your dick off. You know? Outstanding. You don't get better shit than that. But anyway, back to wrestling.
So I think it's safe to say once again the women overshadowed the men.
Oh yeah.
By a mile. The worst thing about it is, well, it's not the worst thing about it, it's the best thing about it. The whole Rumble was like the perfect storytelling. Perfect storytelling, the women's. They have no stupid entrance like Tori Wilson.
Well, we did have
They
Zelina
used-
Vega under the ring with Hornswoggle.
I liked it. I thought it was
did.
funny.
There's a
I liked
throwback to
it.
King.
I liked it, but that's X23.
Yeah, it's X23, not fucking Vega, who she's fucking named
23.
after.
X23. She only
Who
got
the
one
fuck was
claw.
that
There was a
Muppet?
problem. There was a problem with the other fucking claw. You know what I mean?
I know, when did
Jesus
X23 have a
Christ.
mask?
You clearly have never ever watched X23, have you? You clearly never watched X23. The fact that she wore a matching costume, she didn't wear, because she doesn't wear long tights. She wore the same costume as what is the colors are one of Vega's costumes in the game. You know what I mean? But you wouldn't see the actual resemblance with the names being Vega.
No, that didn't ring a
X23.
bell. That.
Selena X23. You know what I mean? Absolutely fucking flabbergasted. But yeah, I wasn't. There was no stupid entrance like if fucking Tori Wilson's. That they utilized their roster and they utilized people like Xia Li.
thought
And Casey.
Absolutely phenomenal. I watched her kick and I was like, please God, give me this girl versus Asuka.
She's amazing, man. She's great.
And then we seen obviously Kairi Sane.
Who got a massive pop.
Shirai. Oh my Lord.
That moonsault.
Unbelievable. Do you know what? Why can we not allow women tag teams from NXT into this tournament?
That's where I was saying, put Kyrie and Io in there.
I think they need to.
They need to. They need to.
I think they are. I think Kyrie and Shirai have been tweeting about it.
Right, okay, then. Well, that's great with me. That's great with me. And I tell you what, the woman that stole the show for me, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley was amazing.
Her reaction to Hornswoggle was priceless.
Right, I love the way she looks.
She's the female Pete Dunne.
Do you know what? If he still had his hair and he hadn't have gone bald, I would have stuck her with fucking Baron Corbin.
No, I can see that.
Fucking,
Baron,
honest to
stop
God,
wearing
man,
a fucking shirt
that
and trousers.
girl is a specimen. She's a specimen. I think she needs wellness testing, personally, but...
Well, if you look at her transformation from the inaugural Man Classic to what she looks like now, it's absolutely amazing.
Oh, she's been working, man. That's what work is.
She's grinding.
That's what work is. I think she's easily one of my favourite.
Well,
possibly my favourite woman at the minute, apart from Becky Lynch. How can you not like Becky Lynch?
She's amazing.
Such a transformation within. Do you know what? I think it's a case of when you allow a person to be themselves, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You see the true them. Don't give them fucking scripts, man. You just no. You've got to let people take the gloves off.
I've always thought the best gimmick in wrestling is an exaggerated version of yourself.
Yeah.
Not some stupid whatever she's
like
done
Mojo
before.
Rawley.
Oh.
Like Mojo Rawley. You're never gonna believe, right? That you know what? It's you. It's your fault. It's your fault. No, it's not your fault. It's your fault. You know, no one likes you because you know what I mean. You made the mistake of sabotaging your own career because it was you. Yeah, you and the TV screen. No one likes you because you're shite. You know what I mean?
Well, it all really went downhill when he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Everything goes downhill when you win that.
I know, but him in particular, just because, yeah.
I'm really hoping that that's not even a match this year. I know it's going to be.
Back for the pre-show. Yeah.
It just absolutely sickens me that they just, I'm going to be controversial. Fuck Andre the Giant.
Wow. Okay.
To me, overrated. What? Because he's big? Please, honestly, it's just right. You can show respect to a person. They've showed him respect. He's inducted.
He was the first one.
We don't need to continuously remember people by having matches and tournaments named after their names. Mae Young,
Fabulous Moolah,
classic. We don't need it. We really don't. The Dusty Road Tag Team Classic. We don't require it. If that is your way of keeping people remembered, then wrestling fans know nothing about wrestling. What the fuck are we watching for?
I have to say, since you mentioned,
I don't appreciate a big fucking 6-foot fucking trophy that we're supposed to be led to believe it's gold.
Yeah, and they pose with it like Andre the Giant on the statue. Yep.
If it was my trophy, I'd snap it in half. That's the greatest heel move of all time. Yeah. And I would. Do you know what I mean? Fuck Andre the Giant.
I have to, as far as though, I did see Walt chop poor Jack Stars on NXT UK this week, and he lit him up. His chest was like beat red. Oh my god!
Yeah, you see that, man, Walter? Wow.
I cannot wait for the match with Pete Dunne. I really cannot wait for that match.
It's definitely going to be Pete Dunne fucking dropping the title.
Absolutely should be.
From what I can gather, I've only read it in interviews, but obviously Walter's basically stated that he's not interested in joining the main roster because he has no intention of moving to the United States. Mm-hmm. I don't know how true that is, but
And well, I have to ask you, Jack Swagger's MMA debut. Jack Swagger getting the dub.
Fantastic.
R-Truth taking him to the ring.
I thought it was brilliant. Who took him to the ring? R-Truth.
Yeah, Truth.
Did he?
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean? I like that because it clearly shows that. Well, the amount of tweets from WWE wrestlers.
Yep.
The guy was respected. The guy was respected. He was loved. He was unappreciated by the powers that be. I'll always say, for me, he's one of them talents that never ever got to be what he should have been.
Yeah.
And I will always say it's because of his inability to speak on a mic. I hope he goes and does a Drew fucking McIntyre. I don't have to fucking talk, man. You'll fucking listen by my actions.
I quite like the fact he's still using his WWE gimmick.
Yep.
I actually liked him in
Lucha Underground.
Lucha, and the fact he's going to have an alliance with Bad News Barrett is quite good. It's kind of cool. Their
champion. And let's see if even season 5 happens after that whole thing with East and that whole thing where like apparently they're holding her hostage with their contract or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 new producers on SmackDown.
Shane Helms, man.
And Khosrow Davari.
Okay, I'm cool with that. To see Davari.
I'm really surprised to see Helms though, because I always thought he was pretty much an Impact advocate.
Well, I think the whole thing with him is when the Hardy lawsuit happened, he was on the side of the Hardys.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of thought he was against
Davari. Which Davari?
Khosrow Davari. Sean Davari. Arya's brother.
Oh, right, okay. Wow.
Well, they also got Sanjay Dutt now, who we saw on 205 Live in his blue suit breaking up the fight with Tony.
I didn't see that.
It was very quick. Very quick.
Very quickly. Tony Nese and Noam Dar had a brawl in the parking lot on 205, and one of the agents that broke it up was Sanjay Dutt.
Oh my God, Sanjay Dutt.
We haven't seen Abyss yet, but we have seen Sanjay Dutt.
Do you reckon as Abyss is signed?
Yeah, they got him as a
they're both signed as producers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Tommy Dreamer and Conan are working with MLW and Impact now, and creative, and they got Raven on creative and Impact now apparently too now.
That's a good move. Raven's a genius.
Raven's brilliant. Yeah, Raven for me is possibly one of the greatest minds to kind of WWE fucked him.
Yeah, massively.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that debut, man, with the King and I think it was the King. Was it the King and Taz?
Yeah, literally all he ever did was hardcore champion. It was shit.
Well,
just silly.
You know Vince McMahon
such a good guy on a mic.
Well, yeah. Well, you know Vince McMahon didn't care when he said, "Who the fuck hired Raven?" How about you, Vince?
No, I just, yeah.
Speaking of being good on the mic, Samoa Joe killed it again.
Oh yeah,
absolutely killed it.
It was good. How's Wendy?
Jeff, why don't you act like this is Amy? You didn't sit down and shut up.
I just love it, man.
I have to say,
we're talking about the Viper. I'll rip your fangs out. I'm like, wow, man. Just please, fucking God, give the man the title.
No.
I hope he feuds with Daniel Bryan. That'd be great.
That would be.
That'd be great. That would be 5-star. I hope that's our main event at WrestleMania. I think for Bryan's. I don't want to see Styles in it.
I wouldn't mind seeing Styles take a little bit of a break. I think he's earned it.
I think if Styles, the problem is, Daz, I think if Styles takes a break, maybe Styles will be gone. I do think there's probably more to the Styles thing, if I'm honest. I think his contract is up very, very soon, which is why he's dropped the title. I do think if we didn't have AEW, Styles would be finishing his career in a WWE ring, because we know he said he made his wife the promise when his contract was up, he'd be going home.
Yeah.
But I think the prospect of going to AEW and dictating when he works and it allows him to go home is too much of a good offer. And I think obviously the checkbook of Mr. Khan is too much of a pull. I think AJ Styles could earn what he earns in a year in WWE in about 6 months.
I have to say, Dad, I'm proud. What do you think about Miz and Shane McMahon? Daddy-O is hugging him. It's a warm part from. I know. Go ahead. Not a fan, and we got the Usos now against him at the Chamber.
I can't be arsed with that shit.
It took 7 years to see Miz's dad smile.
Exactly.
What the fuck's he smiling for, though?
I don't.
What the fuck's he smiling for? He's holding the 10 pence titles.
When he should have held the world title.
With the guy that. Do you know what I mean? I wish he'd just stick to what the fuck he's supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
why is he got to be? Why is he constantly at the start of every year got to be at the center of attention? Since he's come back, same shit.
Well, you know the Usos are beating them for the tag titles, and the Miz will get all upset and attack Shane, and there's your WrestleMania match. Which I don't want to see.
Make my dad cry.
There you go. There you go.
No. His dad's signing for AEW, isn't he?
Oh, God.
Oh, here we go. I'll actually name this one. Tommy Wilson on Marks for Life. This Walter guy is shit. He reminds me of Kozlov.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Vladimir Kozlov was amazing.
You know, fucking Kozlov was brilliant.
He was great. He was a Sambo champ. Jarrett was the one that brought him to the WWE.
It's not supposed to be a wrestler, dude. He wasn't meant to be a wrestler. He's a wrecking machine.
Yeah.
You could thank Jarrett for Vladimir Kozlov.
Ooh, he's big and slow and doesn't do flips.
Shut up.
Absolute fucking moron. Can anyone link me in that with this fucking faggot?
Yeah, Marks for Life. March for life. Tommy Wilson.
I've probably been banned from that one.
Well, you have a right to say what you say, man. Because you're right about that. And Kozlov was great. Sambo champion. Walter's a big guy, and him and Kozlov were just brutes. I mean, he had comedy with Santino, but Vladimir Kozlov was a brute.
I would like to invite Mr. Wilson to take one of those chops.
Oh my God! Right.
And never talk again.
Well, I'll make Butcher happy because she's number one in the Rumble, but she's also number one in our hearts. How about Lacey Evans coming in at number one, man?
Lacey Evans, I love that woman.
She's amazing, dude.
I do love her.
Unfortunately, I do think she was called up too soon. She got no reaction.
Which is unfortunate.
She didn't really do much in NXT, so people didn't get a chance to get to know her.
I think it's a case of I do think it's like marketing. She's not marketable. I remember Nikki Cross when Nikki Cross first came on. Nikki Cross was exactly the same. But you need something about you to actually get the fans to attack Nikki. Nikki's just psycho, isn't she?
Let's play.
You know, it's just
I honestly think Kyrie would have been a better sanity. Yeah,
they weren't even in the Rumble.
No, none of them.
I don't get it. I don't understand. There was shit tons of people not in the Rumble that could have been in it.
Oh, but we had Jeff
Bray
Jarrett.
Wyatt.
Where the fuck is Bray? Where is Bray?
I don't know. Jeff Hardy, I almost forgot he was in the Rumble.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I don't get it. I don't understand. Zack Ryder didn't even get a call. Didn't even get in there, did he?
I
did. Yeah. Kurt Hawkins.
Most underwhelming tag team reunion ever. Nobody cares.
As a Long Islander, I did enjoy it, but I mean, come on, Kurt Hawkins is beating himself up just because. Oh, it's my fault. And Zach's like, no, it's okay, man. I've lost all the time too. It's all right.
The thing is, they've done nothing with either of them for so long, so they finally get back together, and nobody gives a shit.
Hey, the Revival gotta win, man. The Revival gotta win.
Yeah.
By the way, we did see Mike Kanellis this week on 205 against Kalisto, and we get.
Oh, do you know what?
What?
I marked out when I heard her music.
Maria.
She did great in the Rumble.
She did. Yes, she did. My missus, right, was sat there watching it. I know, I just sat there with my head down, looking at my phone, and the music come on, and I was like,
your love.
And she just come out and she blew the kiss, and I went, yes!
What did your missus say when you said yes?
She said, oh God, she's got red hair. It's just like, oh my Lord, man, she's beautiful. I despised her in Impact.
No,
because I just thought they tried too hard with her in Impact.
Well, again,
but Mike Kanellis, man, please use him.
Yeah,
use him. You've got the chance, man, to freaking. Do you know what? As well, I was looking at it, I was thinking, I was really hoping that Alicia Fox and Kanellis were going to be a tag team, because I was thinking, yes, go on, this will be amazing.
That was great. And then Maria, get my hat, Maria.
And then Corey goes,
no, and a little Betty fits on the mat.
And Corey goes, well, actually, there isn't really much damage to that hat. It's quite durable.
I just loved it, man. I just loved it. Absolutely fantastic. Just Maria Kanellis comes in, and I actually thought they were just going to chuck her straight out. And she didn't. She put up a fight. Some nice little moves. You know, for me personally, enough. So happy Nikki Bella and Brie Bella weren't in it.
Yes.
Got something right for the year so far.
Well, Nikki's too busy trying to fill her hole again, and Brie apparently wants plastic boobs, so they're both busy.
She's still down by fucking the fact that she need fucking, blow blue tongue in the fucking in the head. So she's actually fucking gonna get plastic tits. Daniel Bryan must be well fucking pissed.
We're gonna have hemp implants.
So who's so who's Nikki Bella boning now?
Oh, God knows.
Who the fuck?
And anyone that can help her get on TV, I suppose.
You know, I read somewhere that she was seeing an ice skater that I'd read.
Yeah, and then it was a UFC fighter. Oh, she won the bantamweight title now as well, is she?
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, wait for it, dude. Wait for it. John Cena to enter the UFC ring. He'll do anything to get her back.
I know it's dirt sheets again, but I did read something that apparently she's angry because he won't tell her who she's dating. Fuck's it got to do with her anyway?
He's been rumoured to be dating someone in WWE, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, at one point it was Carmella, but I think we've decided that's bullshit.
Remember when he was with Mickie James for a short time?
Well, the man remembered.
Yes, she did.
Liv Morgan's dating someone in WWE, isn't she?
I think Tyler Bate.
No, they broke up, didn't they?
No, they broke up. Yeah. She got fed up with his stupid fucking accents.
Oh. you know, I like him, but yes, big strong boy.
Damn.
Alicia
Apparently, there's something between Ricochet and Casey.
Casey Catanzaro?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Casey Catanzaro.
Oh
she
my
was fantastic.
Lord. Did you see the strength and composure when she kind of just held herself there on the ropes? I was like,
that was
oh
fantastic.
My Lord.
She's amazing. She's
Spidey
small,
girl.
but she's amazing.
You know, Naomi, hats off to her, like.
Yeah,
You know,
steps.
nice little spot. It could have been so easy to miss.
Yeah.
But the balance was fantastic.
Now I gotta ask you, Dave.
Kofi Kingston, yet again with Xavier Woods.
Did you hear the commentary though? This would be inappropriate. Oh, this would be where I would turn on my partner.
Yeah.
I kind of think they overdid the Kofi-esque surviving elimination this year, though.
Yeah. It's kind of all he does now, isn't it? You know.
But I mean, Kofi's famous for it, and everybody was doing it this year.
I think I'm ready now for the split, for the breakup. It's past its, you know what I mean? Sell by date, in my opinion. New Day. What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, Big E as a solo. I mean, I remember watching him as a solo when he was Intercontinental Champion, NXT Champion.
Yeah, but they could all go fucking solo, Mike.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, Xavier Woods could easily fucking go down to 205.
Exactly.
They took quite a quick, clean win on SmackDown.
They did. Well, they jobbed to. Yeah. They got pinned by that in the tag thing.
By that.
Okay, I can't even, and I like Tucker Knight, but the other one's got to go. I'm sorry. I'm there with you, too, because I can't watch him walk and do what he does.
He's athletic. I just don't
He is.
have time for his gimmick.
I can't.
By the way, did you see Scotty Too Hotty? Did you see the appearance of Scotty Too Hotty breaking up, the Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, and then the whole thing after NXT TakeOver? Did you see Scotty Too Hotty in the background?
No.
He was wearing like the green shirt, the short guy with like the green shirt. That's Scotty Too Hotty. But Scotty Too Hotty, he's a trainer now in NXT.
Oh, nice.
Oh, great. Now we know he's been teaching the fucking worm, haven't we? I can't. You know what, right? I'm just lost.
Well, okay. one thing we didn't mention, because since he's out, Akam's out. Razor and Scott Dawson against Bobby
What the
Roode.
fuck, man? So where's why would you do that, right?
Yeah.
And
I
then you've still got the revival, but why would you kind of what?
I made no sense. I know. I was like that too. I'm like, why are you doing that?
That's exactly what were you actually using Razor for? To me, do you know what? I would take the gloves off Razor, man. I'm pushing my singles.
Mm-hmm.
I really would, because he's an MMA fighter.
Mm-hmm.
He's more than capable. I don't like this. If one guy gets injured and then the other guy gets punished until the other guy comes back, I don't like that.
Curse of the tag teams.
I don't like that at all. I just don't see the point in shit like that. Why not have fucking Mike Kanelli's fucking team with fucking Razor, or why not look at what you've actually got? Lars Sullivan, man.
Yep. Well, what
is going on there, man? What is going on there?
I don't know. I don't.
He has to have really pissed off someone.
If he was that stage fright and, he had a panic attack, whatever, I guess something happened.
At the end of the day, anxiety, that's anxiety, man.
It is.
That's a mental health condition.
Yes.
So they would have to be aware of stuff like that.
Well, apparently Triple H is taking all the heat for it.
Yeah.
NXT isn't that much different to a fucking Raw show.
No, it's just a much bigger crowd.
It's a much bigger crowd, but I would say...
And it's live.
I would say you're closer to it, though. I would say that being close to an audience in a lot tighter arena would be more scary than walking out on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Mind you saying, I suppose you're fucking right next to the boss, aren't you? You don't want to fuck up.
Ugh.
So that adds more pressure, But if you're Brock Lesnar coming back after WrestleMania and chucking the title of Vince, that's all staged. That's all staged. That is. It's not staged. That wasn't. For me, my personal opinion is I don't think that was staged.
No,
I mean,
I don't think it was staged.
Why were the cameras rolling in? Well, because they were filming a documentary.
Because they
obviously.
document. They document. It's documentation. Every year there's something. You know what I mean? It's an archive of footage.
Cameras are always rolling in WWE.
Of course they are. Fucking hell, they never stop filming. They're filming now. Even though they're not freaking doing anything, they're filming now. It's just people get on my tits when they just put stupid fucking things like that. I like the people that fucking make the comments, but I'm like, what would make you think that because the cameras are filming, it has to be fake? They're not recording a fucking episode of fucking Friends.
I suppose Paige calling her parents was fake as well, was it?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Exactly. I'm not going to say it because that would just piss me off to the fact that I've said it.
Well, I was
someone like fucking Eddie Guerrero. Because do you know what I mean? Fuck no, man. Brock Lesnar's a wanker.
Who doesn't
Brock
respect the
Lesnar's
title?
a wanker. Who doesn't? But Vince McMahon's got this fucking delusional fucking thing in his head that he needs him.
That's probably why they've been using, if the rumours are true, a replica title, because Brock just throws it around. You don't give a shit about it.
All right. Now, you kind of started with this. Two things. Number one, because we were talking about tag teams. Matt Hardy has the green light. So do you bring back Matt and Bray as this whole Woken thing again?
Bray needs a reboot badly.
I agree. But I'm just saying, since he does have the green light.
I want to see Bray. I want to see a darker Bray.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Bray come back and a bit like Taker with the Ministry. I want to see a darker Bray Wyatt, a guy confused. I I want to hear him say he hears voices. You know, shit like that. I want to hear him say he hears voices to the point where the voice he hears is real.
Go back to that first promo on Raw. That was Bray.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, I don't want to see Matt Hardy killed him. Matt Hardy finished him off. The stupid fucking lights and the fucking torch. Not fuck oh man, no. Honest to God. Broken.
Well, the other thing,
Woken.
I know.
You know, come on, man. You had the rights to a gimmick, but you couldn't bear to use the same gimmick because you'd get accused of copying.
Mhm.
You know?
Even though it was all Matt's ideas.
Exactly.
I'm hoping Matt Hardy just fucks off to AEW and reboots the Broken thing with Jeff. Because let's face it, I wouldn't miss Jeff either. It's exactly the same, guys, as when we had the Dudleys.
Oh, that was terrible.
Oh God.
It's
That last
exactly
run
the
was
same.
dog shit.
You passed your best, and people don't know you. WWE's evolved a hell of a lot since you were there. You know, the fact that Jeff Hardy is unable to use his theme music and still lives off the Hardys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how many people want no more words back and they just don't do it?
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's just not good, man. For me, it just bores me, and I think it's part of the reason why I'm so frustrated and pissed off with the product, because it's just there's no kind of eagerness to want to kind of make it better, or you take a step forward and you go 3 back the following week.
Yeah.
You know. For me, this weekend, it's the first time it's done it since a pay-per-view. Raw was okay. SmackDown was shit.
Absolutely.
After that first segment, yeah.
Ugh. Now, I gotta say this. I did watch the WWE Chronicle page, and I was right there with you, Butcher, because I'm watching that, and I'm like, goddamn Sasha Banks. Goddamn Sasha Banks.
It nearly broke me at the end.
It did.
I can't watch it. I won't watch it. It's not me being dramatic. I just won't watch it. I won't watch it. I don't like. For ages, I kind of defended Sasha Banks and said, you know what, accidents happen. And I've watched it a fair few times, and I'm just thinking, you could have prevented that.
Yeah.
You could have prevented that.
If you know her neck's in that bad of a condition, why would you kick her that hard?
You wouldn't. You would do certain things to protect your neck.
Yeah.
You wouldn't really be doing a bump like that.
I'm not saying it was malicious. It was just careless.
I don't think it was malicious. I just think she's careless.
Yeah.
I think she's dangerous. She's dangerous within a ring.
She believes her own hype.
She's shit. She's. Do you know? It's quite silly to say this because I think it's because when she came up from NXT, we weren't used to seeing women's wrestling, and I think because we had obviously the likes of Sasha Banks was obviously she was with Becky Lynch and
Paige.
No, which group was she in?
She was Team Bad, yeah.
Team Bad.
Yeah, but no, before that, who was her alliance with in NXT?
Oh, in NXT she was with Becky Lynch.
Charlotte and Becky Lynch.
Oh no, Charlotte and Summer Rae.
Charlotte and Summer Rae, yes, right. So I think we Summer Rae was dog shit. No, she wasn't. I wouldn't even say that. I think she was all right in NXT. I just think they took advantage of her because she was pretty.
Yeah, then they put her with Fandango.
They showcased her in a stupid way on mainstream TV. Vince had a flashback to when fucking divas just got their tits out.
Yeah, she kept calling Rusev
You know?
Ruru and that crap.
But I kind of look at it and I just think, I think we kind of got sucked in by obviously all these great matches that were happening on NXT, that we kind of, it was easy for them to look good and very, very clean cut because the rest of the women were shite. And then once we had obviously the Mae Young Classic, you know, and all these divas were coming through and we were seeing the change, you know, and she was, we were seeing things like Eva Marie, but giving bumps to people and nearly fucking killing Carmella. And then obviously, I think because we were getting the revolution thrown down our throats to a degree, then people on like dirt sheets were taking more note of when shit went wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Sasha Banks, to be honest with you, she was the centre of everything. Something would happen, you know. Well, no, Paige was at the fucking centre of everything every other fucking week. You know what I mean? Whether she was getting fucked or fucking something wrong. But that was just, to me, that was a witch hunt. Once it had started, that there was a media frenzy around her, which wasn't great. She didn't help some of it, but you know, whatever. But Sasha Banks, for me, she's not clean cut. I seen that against Rousey. You know, Rousey,
there was a
for
bit
me,
of sloppiness in that match.
You know, Rousey for me is not very. It's still green as fuck. You know,
still green, but not terrible.
I didn't mind that. I didn't mind her promo though.
No, I wanted to mention that because the crowd really pissed me off.
I gotta be honest, I didn't mind that promo at all by Becky Lynch. You know what I mean? I could end
Ronda didn't do that bad.
And she's not wrong. She's not wrong.
Okay, she got rattled when the crowd first started, but after Becky came out and Ronda just flipped that switch, she was great on the mic.
She was.
Yeah. The crowd was just a dick,
man.
The crowds are dicks. That's my philosophy. You know, with the WWE crowd
for no reason.
They're wankers. They're fickle.
Fickle.
That's exactly what they are. They're sheep. I swear to God there are buzzers or something in the WWE arena which tells a crowd what to say, when to say it. Because I just watch it and I just think you're a fucking bunch of assholes. You mark out 1 minute and then you just it's not like it used to be. It's not like it used to be. You know, I've
even seen some people turn on Becky Lynch now. Why? Because she's popular. Fickle.
I read something the other week actually saying, she's getting thrown down people's necks and she doesn't deserve it. Why?
Yeah.
Why doesn't she? Well, what have you done with your life that's so... Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For you to be able to say that person doesn't deserve it. Dude, she's stood. Come through with the same people. Come up with the same people. And was stood at the back of a line being wasted.
Also gotta say, I love the touch that it was Fit Finlay who gave her the green light to get in the match.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Pull me in! I'm not going to say it twice!
You got 30 women and only 29. Fine, go on.
Go with it. Just love how the music just hits and the crowd just went boom.
Yeah.
Yo, besides the fact that we saw that and Finlay let her go, just put the hands, the thing that she said to Vince McMahon was great on Twitter. She just got some new earrings to match that brass ring I own.
Yeah. Yeah, happy birthday to the man, by the way.
Yes.
I just think she's so quick.
Oh yeah.
I love it. I love her tweets. She's fucking outstanding. I just don't know where this has come from. Whether it was, you can't teach it. She reminds me of CM Punk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's come from them taking off the handcuffs and just letting her loose.
I hope so. I do hope so. But like I said, to me, she reminds me of CM Punk.
Yeah.
There's such a resemblance there. You imagine her walking out, you know what I mean, in a faction with CM Punk. Be amazing.
That sucker punch,
Yeah.
by the way. Yes.
Oh, that punch was awesome. Oh.
I quite like the. I don't want to see fucking Charlotte worm her way into the match.
No,
No.
I've got a new prediction now. I think Charlotte's gonna get her way into a match with Asuka, and then we'll get a rematch from last year.
And then Asuka will win this time.
Yeah. Just let Becky and Ronda have the match. Don't
You think
need
they're
triple threat.
allowing? You think the old Asuka thing's done now? Then with them punishing her for whatever reason it was.
Well, yeah, because
Well,
they're
she
probably
tapped out Becky.
She did. They're probably gonna make her like she was in NXT, be this dominant champion on SmackDown.
Until Shayna Baszler comes up.
Oh, can't wait for that feud.
Cannot.
Oh. Or Kelly Klein.
Oh,
Oh.
she's great as the
Kelly
women's
Klein.
honor champ. I am the road. Did you see that? I am the road. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Killing it. She's killing it.
Yeah, she is. Yes, she is. NXT.
Just put her there.
I wouldn't mind her having a good long run in with the ROH title first. So
Oh,
So are we keeping Aleister Black down on? You know what I mean?
Don't think there's much more he can do if he's not
Halftime.
going to have the NXT title again.
Who's gonna rival Ciampa?
beats the hell out of me.
You know,
They really haven't got many faces in NXT.
EC3 we haven't. We didn't see EC3 in the Rumble.
Oh,
No.
you see, there could be something.
Why
EC3
wasn't he number 3?
that.
Um,
We didn't see EC3. We didn't see Ty Dillinger at number 10.
I gotta say, I mean, I'm watching with what we have with Aleister Black. I mean, are you guys looking forward to this halftime heat match that we got coming up on Sunday?
I'll
And we got
definitely be
what-
watching that more than Maroon 5.
Oh yeah, and we got When Worlds Collide on Saturday with the NXT UK, and 205 Live guys.
Quite intrigued, yeah.
I'm interested.
Yeah.
The match I'm most interested in is the rematch between Ripley and Storm.
Oh, I cannot wait for that in 3 weeks.
I love Rhea Ripley.
Just, you know what it is? She's so good. She's such a great heel, like we mentioned before.
I just like the fact that I love how she looks. I love the metal, almost kind of like
well, that's her.
gothic, very, very, very cyberpunk. But then she's like, she's a perfect. She's like a flashback to China in terms of powerhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at it, the fucking size of it, she's just
Yeah, I love the difference between a US GM and a UK GM. So Rhea Ripley storms into the office, goes mad, and Johnny Saint goes, "Okay, we'll take it under advisement. Please step outside."
I gotta say, I crack up with him and Sid Scala. I think they're a great team.
Sid Scala would make a good Raw or SmackDown GM. He's got that kind of, I don't want to say his name, a likable vibe to him. But he's also a bit of a pipsqueak.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know exactly what I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but more likable than him.
Oh.
Hacker. Yeah, there we go. So Elimination Chamber is 2 weeks away. If I'm right, yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to the Chamber match, and I'm looking forward to they put Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville in the thing now, which, by the way, the complex of Mandy Rose, what do you think about this They took it back to 2015 with Tough Enough, man.
Yeah, nice. Nice for them to dig up some archive footage and throw it into a storyline and pretend they've had issues all this time.
She's so fit. She's so fit.
God's greatest creation.
Nah, Corey Graves somewhere's just going through puberty again.
Pass me a tissue.
Well, she was a fitness model too. She's kind of like Trish. She was a fitness model.
She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Sonya Deville looked quite good as well in the Rumble when she came in. Do you know what I mean? Showed a bit of aggression.
Yeah.
Oh, she's always been good, man. She has an MMA thing, and I'd rather look at her than Ruby Riott any day of the week.
Yeah.
I kind of think it's a shame that somehow Sonya Deville's become the weakest link out of the three of them.
Yeah, well, Cody Graves said that, or was it? Well, no, who said it? No, it wasn't the Cody Graves. It was
Beth Phoenix?
No, yes, it was when she said she needs to drop the dead weight, and Cody Graves goes, "How dare you!"
Oh, Corey Graves is great. How dare you talk about Mandy Rose? Like, well, of course I'm watching it. Nikki Cross is going after Mandy Rose.
Yeah, it was quite funny. I just love her. How dare you!
How dare you? Oh, did you see Byron getting all friggin' like, yeah, I swear to God, if you keep giving us updates on Mandy Rose one more time, how about you call the match, Graves?
I love him and Graves, you know. I think they're fantastic. But Byron Saxton is just making it his own now.
Yeah.
I
Still
think
waiting
it
for that
helps.
Shut Up Saxton t-shirt.
I think it helps, though. I think it helps the fact that there's no more Booker T, JBL.
David Otunga.
Yeah. I
Ah,
think they just need to cut Cole completely out of it.
yeah.
Tom
Phillips is much better.
I like Tom Phillips.
It's
Phillips.
crazy the difference because Tom Phillips pretty much has the same job as Michael Cole. He's the lead announcer and he does all the plugs, but he does it so much better.
Exactly.
I think what scares me, right? Is if this thing with Dean Ambrose is true.
Mm-hmm.
Renee.
Renee. I think that scares me more than losing Dean Ambrose. You know, because to me, you're not really losing anything with Dean Ambrose because you got a shit ton of people on fucking NXT that you can just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not really a big issue, but Renee Young, you know what I mean, could be huge on a commentary with someone like AEW. I mean, if the rumors, well, Jim Ross, if the rumors are right, JR is likely to go to AEW. Kevin Kelly is also out of contract in New Japan as well.
That'd be a nice throwback, JR and Kevin Kelly.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Mike Tenay is another one. His name's been mentioned. But, you know, can you imagine someone like Jim Ross and Renee Young? Oh,
yeah.
That would be so good. That would be so good.
And that's the thing, you only need two people on commentary.
Yeah, you do. You don't. It's just to me that's the problem with WWE. And tell you what else winds me up with WWE is you've always got to mention the fuck. I can't wait for Mania because they're gonna introduce all 32 fucking commentary teams.
I only like that
Japan,
bit to
we
see
got
Funaki.
We got Ray Rougeau.
You know, exactly. It just pisses me off. It's not needed.
The great thing about it is they all talk in their own language and then they'll just randomly go, blah, 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 WrestleMania.
I always used to love, right? And they don't have them anymore. Yeah, WrestleMania.
That's the only word you understand.
I used to love, right? I don't think they use them anymore. Hugo Savianovic.
Yeah. Hugo Savianovic and Carlos Cabrera.
The one that looks like fucking Iglesias.
Yeah.
Well, they
you know what I mean?
Rodriguez now.
And I used to just love how the chunky one used to get that excited.
I always thought of him as a Spanish JR.
Wasn't
It's
Hugo
just- it's
Savinovich
just-
with Wendy Richter? I think, wasn't he like with Wendy Richter married to one? Hugo Savinovich.
I
I don't know.
don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
That'd
My
be a
bad
nice
there.
bit of trivia if it's true.
Okay, now, what do you think about I got to check that now. Aiden English. What do you think about putting him on 205 Live, replacing Percy
Hey.
Watson?
The moment I heard his voice, I just thought of Jesse Ventura.
Yep.
They sound very similar, so
I've not really listened to it because I don't watch 205 Live. But are you two saying that he's very good?
Yeah, he's good.
I think he's gonna be a
Really?
grower. It's gonna take a while to get used to his voice.
Because I love Jesse Ventura, man, when Ventura used to commentate.
Aiden's voice is very deep and distinctive, so it might take a while to get used to, but I think he'll be pretty good.
I always kind of like the fact that Ventura could be a heel commentator or a face commentator, but he could create something out of nothing. You know, like this for me is one of the greatest lines in films. Bunch of slapjaw faggots here.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus.
Just like me.
I ain't got time to
Stop
bleed.
this on your slow ass, Blaine.
So, like Butcher looking up the comedian. Yes, Hugo Savinovich was married to Wendy Richter. They have 2 kids.
Oh my god.
Wow. Fucking Owen Wilson
Wow.
keeps making a comeback on this show. Wow.
You know. Wow.
I think we've pretty much covered everything.
Covered everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Apart from 205, which we don't.
Yeah. We'll leave that to Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah.
So, a thank you again for another 1K for Podcast Promo Rumble 4. And the next time we bring you a championship special is April 6th as we present Promo Mania 4. We'll be predicting NXT TakeOver and WrestleMania. Mike hopes to complete 365 days as Knowledge Champ as he defends the title again, and the Promo Championship will be on the line in an epic rematch as the Blackbane battles the Butcher.
Hold on. Is he gonna fly in ever?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what goes on with him.
Well, when does it run out?
Promo Mania.
Oh, Mania.
Oh, Promo Mania, you better hurry the fuck up, Phoenix, and make you promise that you're gonna walk away with the title, but then you're not.
The first theme song is Cross Off by Mark Morton and the late great Chester Bennington from Mark's upcoming solo album Anesthetic, which is available March 1st on iTunes and Spotify.
Awesome.
Go to maxwrestling.net for more information. Hopefully you get time to check out the new episode of Screen Gems, which finally dropped this week, as the Butcher and I were joined by Evan Money McCabe to discuss Bad Boys 1 and 2. Unfortunately, there is a few gaps in it because the software was a bit of a shitter. But yeah, a bit of a shitter, yeah.
But yeah, I tell you what, I got to put that down actually as my favourite episode of any Gems.
We got a
We've
lot
done.
to talk about in that episode.
I really, really enjoyed it. People will probably listen to it and go, well, this was supposed to be one about Bad Boys. But we do kind of indulge in other areas.
Yeah.
All because of just how we kind of talk about Bad Boys. It's a way of kind of looking at something that was created at such an early point that is still very, very, I would say, current even today. But it's a way that we use it to criticize and praise other areas in different films today. So yeah, have a listen and just fucking enjoy it. Because if you don't, well, I'll have to tell you.
Yeah. And Evan McCabe is likely to return for future episodes, so
Yes, he is.
looking good.
It was nice to listen to Evan. You know.
And of course, Throne Zone Season 2 will be coming your way April 10th as we prepare for that final trip to Westeros. I don't want it to end. You can re-listen to the
Winter's
first
coming.
season now at Throne Zone UK. Yeah. Can you
What's
do any
that,
other
what's that,
can you do any other accent, Sean? No.
No.
Okay, we're all doing that accent.
Winter's coming.
If they ever put that on Netflix, comes up, skip intro, nope, fuck off.
Fuck off.
I'm
It's
watching
weird,
the
you
whole
know.
thing.
And it's a weird one, because I remember when it first come out,
Yes.
it used to piss me off, because I'd be like, fucking hell, man, just start the episode. and now, if anyone ever pressed skip intro, I'd be pissed. I've got to listen to it.
It's so epic.
It's like the greatest. It's the greatest thing, as it takes you around like a. I wanna just. It's like a almost like one of them weird. It's like a chessboard,
Yeah.
but it takes you around that map, and you've got to watch everything. It's just it's amazing. It's amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait. Just the last image we had was just the wall falling, and then the big giants and the dragon,
fucked.
and everything's fucked. And then just the first episode. It's just gonna come up. I'm just, oh my god! Then I'm gonna know that it's gonna be 7 episodes left, because there's only 8 episodes, isn't there?
6.
Of 6.
6.
There is rumours though they're 2-hour episodes, isn't there?
Yeah. Well,
I have
think
heard that. 90 minutes.
From what I saw, the first 2 are going to be 60 minutes, and then the other 4 are going to be 90 minutes each.
Okay, that's fair enough. I'm not asking.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I might have to just. I don't know. I'm just so excited. I can't fucking wait. Just honestly, I'm just behind myself. I'm just like, come on!
I also love
I can't contain myself. I don't want any death, but I know there's going to be death.
It's going to be a shitload of death.
You know what I mean?
I love the
Tyrion's waiting to stick the knife in.
Yeah. And something else he wants to stick in, but that's another story.
I just want to see. Hang on. See what you've done now. We've finished the episode, and now we're talking about Game of Thrones.
I know.
I just want to see. I just want to see that the face-off. You've known. You've always known. You're fucking uglier than I am now.
You cunt.
You cunt. There's no one that can say cunt better than him. and chickens.
You think you're fooling anyone with that top knot? Bald cunt.
Bald cunt. Brilliant, and I love you.
Last 5 minutes of the episode, and we've dropped about 6 C words.
Yeah, but you could. He just can't. Even if you went somewhere as fancy dress as the Hound, you just have to call everyone you meet a cunt. Oh, you cunt. The old lady across the road as you're walking up the shop with your newspaper.
Cunt.
Irene, you cunt.
Well,
I've come to do your grass, you pair of cunts.
You know where to find us on social media. It's at Max Wrestling UK, Max Wrestling Interactive on Facebook, and we're on SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes. And make sure you check out maxwrestling.net. You can find me at Dazzy MWP. Mike is at SM Show 1 and MCL92. The Butcher is at
I'm gone.
Oh, have you changed it?
What?
Have you changed it?
No.
Oh.
Best deal in the business. That's 6'9" Butcher. You cunts.
Anything to add?
Oh, other than cunts?
Yeah, let's promote cunts.
See, promote cunts. I tell you what, actually, yeah. Amir, Blackbean, Costello. I'm coming for you, cunt.
Phoenix, something today. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there we go. Any interviews this week, Mike?
Well, okay. Number 1.
I'm gone.
Be honest with you, not this week, but next week.
There's any more fatties.
Well, there's supposed to be more porn next week if you want to look
More
up
fatties.
the name. Yes. You want to look up the name?
Nice. Go on, yeah. What's the name?
Aston Martin.
Aston Martin.
Oh, don't tell McCabe that. Don't tell McCabe that. He's still raging after Michael Cole stole his mum's.
ASSTYNMARTYN. Yep, Aston Martin.
McCabe's mum was learning to drive in an Aston Martin, and Michael Cole stole it.
Oh my god. Let's have a look.
While Butcher's googling,
Yes, she's rum.
She's wrong.
well, if you're watching,
She's a redhead and all.
Yep.
Busty redhead MILF. Aston Martin gets pounded by BBC Slick Punisher. There you go.
rum. Yeah, and if you're watching the big game, as WWE call it, this weekend, enjoy the show, and we'll see you at halftime heat for that instead of that band that are playing. And we'll be back next week to take it to the max. We must now bid you adieu, goodbye, and good night. Bang!
You cunt.
You cunt.
I'm leaving that in.